beforehand, and I'll start throwing it out to make a quick and easy transition for you guys. The tables around there because
well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our regular Saturday night thing. Frog, how you doing?
Great. How are you doing, Mitch?
Doing good. We're gonna play some. Go watch some tournament poker here, guys. Welcome to Texas Card House here in Dallas for a regular Saturday night final table tournament. We had 190
entries.
90 entries. They got Frog
Really
in the
good
booth
turnout.
with me, guys. Mitch Lloyd here. We're gonna be getting started, guys. Frog, welcome back to the booth again. Appreciate you coming out and helping me out here.
Absolutely. Yeah, excited. Yeah, $400 tournament. I think something like 16,000 up top, somewhere around
was
there.
it 8? Is it 8 players? No, I was going to say. I
we got
saw
nine
yeah,
left.
9.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
16,000.
but it was only showing 8 names there for a second.
Yeah.
But there he is, guys. Okay, as you can see, Josh, a huge commanding lead here.
Absolutely. Yeah, those red chips are 100K, and Nate's got more than a full stack of
lots
them.
and lots of them.
Oh, yeah.
Lots
there it is.
lots
2.92 million.
2.9. Guys, we got Felipe in the box. Very interesting here. Felipe is the tournament guy, tournament director. Started this tournament early this. He's doing it all, Frog. He's doing it all.
Yeah.
Started out the tournament director this morning for this tournament. Now he's going to deal the final table.
Absolutely. Yeah. He took over for a dealer, I think, to use the restroom earlier. And
I'm telling you,
I saw him sitting there while he was floor, so I said, floor 18?
Yeah.
His eyes got big. He's worried. What am I going to do? Yeah, I said, just kidding, Felipe.
But, Felipe getting it done. He wanted to give a little shout-out to Christina.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he says his mom, she might be listening down in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
So give Miss Rosa a little shout-out. Of course, we got Pocket 10s brewing here, seat number 1.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got AJ raising 8-7 to 50K.
Getting a little out of line here.
And we got a call from the Pocket 10s.
You know, I love the 10s. 10s looking good here.
Yeah.
7,
AJ does
7,
pick up
8. Yeah, good shot, yeah.
See if he does continue. Looks like he does for 60. All right.
So there it is.
And then the Plat.
The Plat. His first time here.
First time streamer?
First time. Well, first time at our stream in our room. His first time.
Okay.
Young man's sitting looking at his first hand with Pocket 10s.
He's gonna raise the Pocket 10s.
I would love to sit down and make this final table on my first hand and look down at Pocket 10s. How fitting would that be?
Absolutely.
Forget about it.
AJ's got. And the Plat going 2.5. AJ does get away.
Yeah, he said I was just kidding. And the Plat going to take it. There it is.
Yeah, happy to.
First live stream table here. First hand taking it down with a Pocket 10s. You know, I love that. Absolutely. Guys, here it is again with taking a look at these chip count here. Josh, I know he hit a huge hand here right towards the end. I think it was maybe either to get it down to 9 or 10.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But anyway, there it is, 2.9 million in chips. All the way down to Carson, who has 240,000 in chips. We're a hand number 2 to blinds.
And the blind levels are actually, I think, 15K, 30K. Is that right? Maybe 10K, 20K. So
Yeah, we had a little.
it was 10. It's 10:20 right now.
We got a note right before we started that the blinds might not be all that accurate
Yep.
right now, but they'll be
They have
fixed.
20 out there.
Josh with the chips and the cards,
Josh,
looking down.
the J's in those cards are actually short for Josh. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, well, there it is.
He's got the Josh.
Josh. Charles, back again. We'll talk about him a little bit.
Absolutely.
Josh, with all the chips and the raise,
Brent's got something suited, but
early in the position, he's going to
does
show.
show the Josh.
It's funny. Josh is no stranger to the final table either, and I've talked to him a little bit about it. And I told him one time that he shows his hand up, he shows his cards too much, and he said he never shows. So here we are, hand number 2.
He shows sometimes.
He showed. He showed.
I don't know about never.
Okay.
He's bluffing.
Well, you've played with Josh a few times, right?
Yeah, he bluffs every now and then.
Josh is, like I said, he's a very solid player.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
But there's what Josh said happened and what actually happened.
Well, that's what 95% of poker players. I'm included in that 95%. A lot of times my bad beat stories always start off with I was in the big blind. That wasn't always the case. But we'll see who's who's in the.
Well, I see Lego. I see JB3.
Yeah, in the chat we got Lego, JB, Poker Monkeys in here. Guys, appreciate you tuning in and checking it out. Jay's going to look down at a couple of deuces. Jay, this is Jay's first final
first
table.
time?
We got three first timers here. Here, you make sure we're clear on that. They might be live streaming, some other places, but
and we got the plat bumping it up with the suited ace. So Jay's in for 20. Is going to shove.
JB giving us a little shout out here on the chat.
Oh, hey, how you doing, JB? Sorry, so we do have an all-in from the pocket deuces, and the plat in a little bit of a pickle. May not love his kicker that's going along with the 8. But getting,
I think if he knew he had 2 overs, he might make the call here.
Absolutely, but it's getting a weird price.
And I think he thought he might have felt he only had 1. It's still too early. I don't know. Jay and the Platt might not have played each other today. Very possible.
A lot of. Yeah. The limp jam range does have a lot of aces that have you dominated, and some pairs. I don't know. That's a tough spot. But yeah, Jay does take it down, able to get a nice little chip up without having to see a flop. That's always good.
We do have, as we were saying, 3 first timers here at the final table on Saturday nights. We have seat 1, the Platt.
Okay.
Seat 6, which is Jay.
Okay.
And seat 7, which is AJ.
AJ's first, or is it seat 2? I can't remember.
I'm sorry, you're right. It is seat 2. I apologize. Seat 2.
Seat 2 admitted he was first time. Maybe
Yeah.
seat 7 didn't want to admit.
Charles, it's not his first time. Charles has double-digit appearances.
Yeah, it's going to fold all the way around to Carson in the small blind. He's going to complete. And Josh has a big little hand. Let's see what he chooses to do here. He's going to check it back. And I love blind on blind, Mitch. It's fun stuff. They're both going to hit their deuce. So,
You like blind on blind, do you?
yeah, that's my favorite.
When my kids used to fight at home when they were little, it was blonde on blonde. It was
All right. Josh going to bet a third. Carson going to check call. I think both are trying to get showdown at this point. If I had to guess, it's going to check through. But Josh has other plans. Maybe trying to buy a check on the river, which works sometimes, but not often here. So we'll see.
Mitchell's in the chat. Mitch, good to see you. Good to see
Hey,
you.
Mitchell.
JB says he'll see you this week for the even bigger one. I guess everybody wants a token now.
Yeah. Everybody's really excited to see me these days. I don't know what it is.
Trying to see if
Carson does make a pretty good fold there. Laying down the deuce. Nice fold, Carson. Has chipped down to... Yeah, he might... He's got the button. He's got a few hands to wait, but he is hoping to see something happen. Maybe ladder up a little bit here. Tough hand. Tough hand to complete the small blind and then make a pair.
By the way, did you? I know you were on your phone earlier. Did you hit the like button for this?
I have not smashed the like button, but I will right now, and I hope all of you do as well. Let's smash that like button. 110 watches. Seems like it'd be 110 likes for Ace Queen suited of spades. The most beautiful hand. Smash that like. All right, we do have Carson gonna rip it for looks like 155.
Carson going all in here.
Call. We got a flip. Classic
all right.
race. Ace Queen versus sevens.
We got Frog in the booth with me today, Mitch. We'll get a little sneak peek back in here once we get a little opportunity.
Clean flop for Carson.
Felipe's a little anxious.
Felipe puts out a spicy one.
Oh,
and there is a spade.
Wow, and he does hit a 7, but the flush. Wow. What a nasty river.
Felipe's been stuck over the tournament desk all day.
I think Carson would have rather seen a 3 of diamonds or something rather than, wow. Brutal.
Yep. And you hear the table saying too many outs.
Yeah.
Straight draw.
Yeah.
Flush draw. Pair draw.
But it had to be a 7. Yeah, it had to be a 7, right? It's like throwing water on a drowning man. A 7. You got pocket 7s. You're like, that's a 7 spade.
Wrong 7.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good game, Carson. How much does Carson take home? 1,600, something like that.
Let's check it out while Felipe's dishing them out here.
On a $400 buy-in.
Guys, we do have 190 entries today. Prize pool is $62,700. Carson's going to be taking home.
Yeah, 1630.
There it is.
Not bad for a day of poker.
Hey, I'm happy with it. I played a little cash earlier. When I came in early before the final table. Played a little cash. I done good.
You let him know?
Well, yeah. I bought in for 3. Cashed out for $770 or $60 or something.
You gave him a little.
Yeah. It was only a couple hours.
For a poker lesson from Mitch, 470 sounds like a great
plus,
deal.
I was spending time away talking to my daughter and watching the tournament. But I got lucky. I hit the.
Can I tell him? Mitch says I'm gonna go give some back so they don't hit. I think I hit and run. Mitch takes down 2 more pots.
Yeah. Well, I flopped 2 pair with the 8-5. I was trying to give some back with the 8-5. But instead of giving some back, I flopped 2 pair.
Well done, Mitch.
Sometimes I lose.
They didn't have you on the 8-5. They said King 8-5.
They should
Doesn't
have.
look like there's any 2 pairs in range.
Sometimes you
said,
win.
Oh, you forgot one.
Sometimes you win. When it comes to me, sometimes I win. A lot of times I lose. Anyway, Herbert here, and he's no stranger to the final table. I always like watching Herbert play because,
Herbert and I chopped once.
you never know.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys. A lot of guys play, and I tend to try to be a little bit like Herbert sometimes. You never. I don't want you. I want you to think I never know what Mitch has. And when you're playing Herbert, you never know what the guy's got.
Well, he's got like the craziest Hindu mob I've ever seen.
Really?
You know what the first entry is?
Nah,
It's like a 25K buy-in at Bellagio.
really?
Yeah, he says it's his first tournament ever. He didn't even know how they worked.
And he bought in for 25K. That's more than the main event.
He told the story, and I was like, "There's no way that's true." And then I looked it up. Yeah,
No kidding.
It's
Well,
true.
good for him. Did he cash?
yeah, it's his first entry there.
Oh, good God. Good for him. Damn. So Herbert is all in with the ace queen. Josh with so many chips.
So what has he already got out there? 220.
Looks like it. 2 red chips and 4 white chips.
Yeah. Oh, I missed that actually.
And Josh
got an open 3
Josh is thinking the same thing. The reason why he's not.
Yeah, he does make the call.
Yeah, and see, he's looking over to see what Herbert has because he knows Herbert can have anything.
Herbert can have anything.
There's like Charles. Charles is a very solid player. You usually know what you're up against when you play Charles, and it would have been a lot easier fold for Josh if Charles had gone all in. But with Herbert, you got to sit there and scratch your head. He keeps you off balance like that. Flop's going to come jack high.
Pretty clean for Herbert here. Josh looking for a 5 or some wheel outs.
Well,
Ace of no help.
no help to Josh. And a 6, very close to the 5, but not quite. Herbert's going to double up here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And look how casual Herbert is.
Yeah.
That's the way he always is.
And what is Josh down to 2.4 million now?
Is that all? I don't know if there's a more relaxed player at the table than Herbert. You never know. He could be down 5,000. He could be up 5. You never know.
Oh, yeah. Cool as a cucumber.
But, Herbert, I remember it wasn't that long ago. I know he made that. I'm thinking maybe he even won it. I need to, take notes whenever,
Yeah.
Because a lot of guys do come back. And, but now, it'd be like halfway through now, It could have. But I know Herbert, I think he did take it down a tournament not too long ago.
Good for him. Congratulations, Herbert. Now, Stefan, it seems like here in C5, we're seeing just about every week.
Yeah. Now, this young man, I did play. I thought I was playing Joe, which I'm surprised he's not here. He was at a table when I played the last table that I played, and I actually outlasted Joe. But I thought it was Stefan that was sitting.
Yeah.
And
Sorry to cut you off. Did Charles just get a walk with King Queen suited?
That's what I'm saying.
Is he tilted?
No.
A little bit. That's the worst feeling.
Yeah.
You get a walk and you look. Maybe you didn't look. I didn't see if he looked. We know he had King Queen suited. Does he know? I'm not sure. Okay. Finish your story. Sorry.
So I thought it was Stefan, and I said, hey, congratulations for And then Joe's like, yeah, that's not him. It's the guy that looks like him because I thought it was him too. I talked to him, but that's not him. So, but the plat here's got ace king.
Yeah. Can raise it up to 65.
JB says he did look.
Thank you, JB. So now we know. That's the face of a man who just got to walk with King Queen.
Yeah.
Suited. King Queen suited.
All right. Well,
Herbert's going to get a little spicy. A little 49ers fan here. The 9-4 double suited.
And we do have somewhat of a running bet.
Look at it. What does the 9-4 suited come in or what?
Oh, my. I'm telling you.
There you go.
Look at this.
Platt does not, maybe not putting Herbert on 9-4.
A 9 or an 8.
He ripped it? He ripped it.
No, Herbert bet. He bet 730,000, which
yeah, he's all in.
Okay. Yeah, he was all in, which is what. I mean, I don't know. A rainbow board like that.
You exactly had him right. It's tough to tell what he has.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
So I think that was 4x pot, if I have it right.
But yeah, I want to let everybody know. I got somewhat of a bet here. Who lasts longer bet, and it's only $20, so it's not going to affect who I'm pulling for.
Who'd you get? Did you get the big sack?
I got seat number 4. I got Josh, but I gave you 3 other players.
Yeah. And I'm down to 2 other players, but
Yeah.
it's okay. So I've got C5 and C7.
Yeah, you had
$20.
three. You had 3, 5, and 7. Can I tell him that I wanted to give you 4 players?
Yeah.
Okay, and he said no. So Frog and I do have a bet, a who'll last longer bet, and it's only $20.
$20.
Price of a pizza.
I think we said 20. I thought maybe 20,000. I don't know.
20,000? I'll let
Maybe
you
$20.
know.
$20 it is. We could have gone like Jedi Master Ted and just gambled all of
Oh
it.
yeah, he gambles all. I'm glad to see Jedi here. He's been kind of like shying away.
Ted,
He used to be here
You're
religiously.
gonna have to work on your bankroll management. Gambling all seems like too much.
There's Anish, no stranger. He's been here at the final table. No pineapple. No pizza today. Matter of fact, I'm getting hungry now. I got to open up these cookies now and start talking about food.
Yeah, we're gonna check again. See if Platt wants to turn his wants to bluff at the 10 high. I don't know if it's gonna get through. Herbert has paired his 3. Yep. Platt gonna go for it. And it's gonna get through. All right, well done, Platt. Can't show down the 10 high. So. Nice hand, Platt. You know who has a beautiful pineapple shirt on? Did you see him out in the lobby? Daryl.
Sorry, I was told a couple days ago that when I eat in the booth, so that they can hear me. So I just remembered that, so I flipped up the mic there. Yeah, I saw
beautiful pineapple shirt and a leg. Go look out there, Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl's playing a little cash today.
Charles folds a suited ace. Somehow knows he is dominated in seat 9 by a better suited ace. And Herbert, Platt with the offsuit variety. Let's see what he does from the small blind.
JB wants to know if I'm a Reese's fan.
And Herbert's going to take it down.
I'm going to give you the opportunity right now.
To guess?
You lost one guy. I'm going to give you an opportunity to pick up another guy.
No, I'm good.
Go ahead, pick one up.
No, I'm good.
Be closer.
I'm good, Mitch.
All right, I'm willing to give you Herbert right now.
No, it's okay.
All right.
I mean, no, I think Herbert. The bet's a bet. It's fair. We looked at it earlier.
I'm the one trying to make adjustments here.
Yeah.
Give you another guy.
You thought you got it in too good, Mitch.
All right.
You got it in great. That's fine. Just enjoy the spot.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, good luck to Daryl. Daryl was in here last week. I had a great time with Daryl.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you were out of town.
Yeah, I went over to the Vegas.
Yeah.
Anybody wants to go to Vegas, find some of the money I dropped off, I left it there for you.
Yeah. Brent over here, C2, his first final table live stream here at the Texas Card House. It's been kind of card dead. It's been very quiet over here in C2.
Absolutely.
But, you know, he has moved up, being very patient. And,
yeah, this final table is pretty deep.
yeah.
Yeah, they're at the 30K blind level. A lot of playability. Sometimes we get in here and they're just shoving, but
Yeah, these guys, I mean, solid players here, especially the young man there in seat 5. We've been seeing a lot of him lately. And he definitely, when I sat down, I thought it was him. I was trying to say, I thought it was him. Joe pointed out to me, it's not him. And when I looked again and realized it wasn't Stefan, I was a little bit more relieved because this guy's a monster.
oh yeah.
He's a monster, this kid.
Seat 6 gonna limp the pocket 5s. Josh with a hand that likes to see a flop. Let's see how he
Well,
tries to go about that.
He is in the small blind.
Yeah, let's see what Stefan's going to be able to. Yeah,
Stefan.
the Jack 3 offsuit.
So we'll go to the flop here, 3-way.
It's got a 5 in it.
Wow, and an couple aces.
Yeah.
So Jay.
Fortunately for Jay, nobody
gonna
has
slow
anything,
play it.
but he is gonna let Stefan, or excuse me, Josh, pick up a pair of 7s.
Check that flop. Bad intentions. He's not going to check anymore. He's waited long enough. He's going to throw a little something out there, Frog.
Yeah.
Hoping that somebody's got an ace.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows they don't because he would have bet.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, the blinds.
Josh is going to keep him honest here with the 7.
The blinds would have maybe raised.
Does have an out to another 7. Not going to get there.
3. Not quite good enough.
Yeah. How much is Jay going to charge him here? Is he going to go after an ace or try to get called by a 7? Let's find out.
Yeah, that's a little too much, I think. I don't think Josh makes the call. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't play with Jay enough.
Yeah, I'm going to be surprised if Josh makes the call here. I think he's more too solid of a player. He's thinking about it. He's wondering whether or not his 7 is good.
Yeah, what are the odds? Jay check back an ace on the flop, or?
Yeah, but I mean, even his 7 is weak. I think he's too solid of a player. A lot of players would make the call here. But I'm going to say Josh is too good of a player to make the call. I tell you, if he does make the call, it's just because he wants to see it.
He does block that straight, too. The 4-6 is maybe on his mind that, hey.
He does have it in him to come over the top. So if he thinks his 7 is good, he could come over the top here. Then he's going to make the call because he wants to see.
Yeah, I think actually that is a very tough spot. Jay finding a way to win the absolute maximum there. Nice hand, Jay.
A lot of stuff going through Josh's mind there. Should I come over the top? You know, I mean, Jay didn't check the flop. He didn't raise pre-flop. He checked the flop, so he didn't really put him on an ace.
Yeah.
But it just didn't feel right. And Josh, he knew it. It didn't feel right.
Yeah. That sneaky check earns him quite a lot of chips there.
I think Josh just called just to see. Because I think if he thought his 7 was good, he probably would have come over the top.
And Josh is almost chipped down to the 2 million mark, but still commanding lead.
Hey, give this young guy one of them.
Yeah. In the short stacks, you see how they're all bunched up there? Charles, AJ, Stefan, all with 500, 600K.
Yeah, I can show you. Okay.
So, really incentivize them to not play any hands.
Bill
Get a little
Buford
louder.
here in the chat says he's excited to be leaving for Vegas. I remember.
Well, good luck, Bill Buford.
Yeah, he won the seniors event not this year but last year here at TCH. A solid tournament player. Yeah, so good luck, Bill, out there in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know,
do my eyes deceive me, Mitch, or is Josh getting a little spicy here on the button?
He might be a little tilty.
All right, well, we got a King 7 suited. Josh picks up a gutter. Seems like a great hand to continue with if you're going to open it on the button. We'll go small.
JS here says there's a reason Platt's in the #1 seat.
What reason is that? I think it's random.
Yeah, I mean it is random. Maybe he thinks because he's the #1 player at the table.
Oh, really?
I mean, I'm not familiar with JSCO. I'm not.
Well, from what I've seen so far, no mistakes from the Platt.
He did get pocket tens at first hand, which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and he did what he had to
And
do.
took it down.
He got away from his ace king on the 5x pot bet from
That's
the 9-4.
Mitchell says that's normal for Josh from late position.
Okay.
And it's, you know,
That's an average hand he has there?
I mean,
okay.
I'm not going to disagree with Mitchell even a little bit on that comment right there. You know,
Josh does like to be in position. That's right.
Herbert
really want-
here with a couple of picture cards.
Oh, excellent.
Okay, so JS Co is, like I said, I usually know when someone has a friend or family member, you know, watching.
Oh, you think JSCO is
definitely
beat them all blindfold?
a friend,
Where are you from, JSCO?
a friend or a family member, and I love it. All right, we got a hand brewing here. We're going to get back
There
to
are
J
some
Co,
players at this table, but yes.
but we're going to get we got a hand brewing here. We're going to focus on this, but we're going to get back here to the chat. Herbert here, and Josh and Jay. Jay raising it up with the pocket nines. AJ's got one of Jay's nines. He's going to throw it in the muck. So Josh could be a little tilty here from that last hand. So we're going to have a rematch here. Josh and Jay going at it again. Flop's coming eights high. Jay's nines are still good.
What happened to Herbert's king queen? Did I miss it?
He threw it away. Herbert, you know, he doesn't like to. He likes to be like monogamous, just play 101. You know, he doesn't like when a whole bunch of people are in the middle of everything, and he doesn't like to get into trouble, which is good. Look at the flop, you know. Josh,
Jay going to take down another one. Well
there
done,
it
Jay.
is. And he's going to get the button.
I hate to admit this, but JSCO's joke. He got me. He said, could beat them all blindfolded. I thought he was talking about the plat being blindfolded.
That's what I would
But he
think.
said it's a little harder when they can see their cards, though. Well done, JSCO from Houston.
I get it. That's funny.
It's pretty good.
I would have thought I've heard that one before, but I haven't.
It's new to me too.
Yeah. Good one. That's the Houston humor down there. Anyway, here we are, guys. Hand number 16. Blinds are 15, 30, and 30. We got 197 of you watching, guys. Do appreciate it. If you like the way Felipe's dealing here in the box his first time, do hit the like button. We'd appreciate it.
The thumbs up.
Yeah, you like that? You like the hitting the like button there? There's Sassy. She's usually I was going to say a semi-regular, but she's more than a semi-regular. She's not here every week. But maybe she is watching every week, but she doesn't know what. A lot of times you can see her comment in the chat.
Oh, we've got a hand brewing.
Charles.
AJ gonna open the deuces.
Patient. He's been patient and waiting for this. Charles is all in with the red ace and black king.
Yeah, AJ covers by exactly 25,000. That might be a factor here. He does get to see a few hands before he has to put that 25K back in.
AJ hasn't had much to talk about either, sitting over there in the 7th seat. And the last thing he wants to do here in this situation is see Charles go all in. Charles gets a lot of respect rightfully so. He gets a lot of respect at the table, no matter it be tournament or cash. I played at both actually with Charles.
Yeah, AJ in the blender here.
Sassy, she says she's back home visiting family in Idaho. She's up from the Montana way. She's from up there in the Montana way. Charles going to take it down, and that's the respect he gets there.
Yeah, really tough spot there with the deuces.
Yeah, AJ showing a little respect there for Charles. I think AJ might have made the call had it been maybe some of the other players at the table.
Yeah,
but Charles does have a well-earned reputation.
Yeah, and again, at this final table with a bunch of the short stacks bunched,
yeah,
you don't want to be the one all in flipping.
Right.
You want to let other people flip. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice pot there for Charles. He was in need. He was in need. Josh going to look down. I'm telling you,
Ladies.
the sun is shining on Josh today.
Absolutely.
Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. I apologize.
Are those birdies?
I spoke too soon. Well, it could be worse for Josh. Herbert could have pocket aces. But
don't give anybody else
Stefan's
pocket queens.
He's going to
3-bet to 150.
yeah, he's not going to go. He chooses not to go all in here, but little does he know had he had gone in.
Yeah.
Josh
So
is
I
still-
mean, they're 22 big blinds effective.
yeah,
This goes in a lot.
yeah. Herbert has one of Stefan's aces. Didn't see any queens, did you?
Did not see a queen.
So there are still. So Josh, he can't. He might just go all in himself.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
We're going to see Josh take a look here if he hasn't already. There it is. There's the all in. There's the call, queens and aces. And Josh, he's like, yeah, what are you going to do? So, like I said, it could have been worse. It could have been.
great call by Stefan there.
Could be Herbert. Yeah, I think that's what's exactly happened. What Stefan wanted to happen happened. He wanted to raise, get everybody else out of the way, maybe another caller, hope that Josh would raise over top, and then boom. And that's exactly what
Queens and
happened.
aces, 22 big blinds effective. This is
Stefan, one of his aces are gone, but he's still in the lead. I think both queens are still out there. Flop's going to come Jack 5 here. Ace is still good. A queen and only a queen can save Josh here on the river, and it's 3 of clubs.
yeah. So Stefan's going to pick up a big double. I think Josh might still be the chip leader, but he and Herbert are getting a little close now. We might have a poker game.
I offered to give you Herbert. I did.
But I have Stefan. Here.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Thinking over there, Charles.
that guy is.
I was hoping you would too, honestly.
Wow, look at this. Is this real? Is it? Are you telling the truth, Lego? Because I know Lego's raising pre-flop with queens. So Josh had to make the call out of the small blind with 4-5 off.
Hey, Joel, when I get aces, I'll get in there, okay? I promise.
I don't know. I don't know why. That doesn't. I mean, Josh has got that, in his arsenal, but I wouldn't play 4 or 5 offsuit out of the small blind against Lego, would you?
It's a straight draw. You don't like straight draws?
Yeah, so there's a certain color it turns when it's been red. and
Out of
then
the small blind. I know Lego's raising pre-flop with queens.
Did you see Lego today?
Yeah.
Absolutely electric outfit. The lime green
Yeah.
hat, lime green Astros jersey, lime green shoes.
Yeah,
He
he's
looked great.
he's not running from the cops to get away in any way. It's not happening.
Yeah. If Lego goes
I gotta
out,
see
commits
the
a
I gotta
robbery,
see the video.
the lineup is Lego and Lego alone in that outfit.
I'm not.
Look good though.
I'm not denying what Lego said, but that just doesn't sound.
He raised 6-9 off the button. I
All
can see
right,
it.
Steph has got a nice little hand here. King
Yeah, he's
10
gonna play
suited.
the heater.
Jay,
See if Jay wants to find. Does the flop have a 3 on it?
I know I used to deal to Jay a lot here when I went over to Las Colinas. I think he stayed. He's one of the players that stayed here. He may have went over to
AJ
check it
also
out.
gonna say, hey, does the flop give me a straight?
Charles
So
with the
Stephen gets
King
plenty
9.
of
Too many
action.
people already in the mix, so he's going to get the hell out of the way.
Herbert with
Look
the
at
very
this.
disciplined 4s. Laid down the 4s. It's very
Yeah,
tempting, I think, right
look,
there.
I told you, Herbert, when it gets to the final table, he don't want a bunch of people. He wants it to be a little one-on-one.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to just piss away 70K.
I want to see. I want to see what the Platt wanted to do here
Great
with
discipline
Ace
there from
Queen.
Herbert. Wow.
Ace Queen all in with all these callers already. I'm hoping somebody might think he's trying to steal. I don't know. Is that possible? Is that a thing on the final table? I've never made the final table.
Oh, from the Platt?
Yeah, can you?
The greatest poker player of all time.
Well, that's the word on the
Absolutely.
street. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to squeeze.
Is that what he's doing? He's all in for 715,000.
Yeah, I think the one he might have been worried about getting through is Jay, because Jay has been limping some
Yeah,
strong hands.
Jay's
but
not
with
going to
the
make the
threes,
call. There it is.
yeah, has to lay down. Huge pot there for the flat.
The word
Not
on the
getting-
street might be accurate. He played that hand pretty good, I guess. Was not wearing a lime green
Did I
jersey.
fake news, Lego? I thought it had some green in it. Maybe the hat, it played off the green a little bit. Something happened.
Who knows? I mean, I'm
The
still
hat
trying to
was
figure
2
out
out of
why the
3.
hell he cut his hair. But it's looking good now. When he first did it, I didn't know what the hell's going on, but it's looking good.
What is this, Winter Showdown? Herbert is winning the Winter Showdown by a lot.
So, Frog, do you plan on scampering out to Vegas anytime soon?
Well, I
Again?
just
You
got
just
back.
got back?
I'm not sure. I do have a room at the Bellagio, but I don't know if I'm going to make the trip the next month.
Herbert, Emily and I were talking about it today.
Herbert going to go with the 5X here
Herbert
from the
raising
cutoff.
it up. Brent,
Definitely going to
Brent,
challenge everybody, and it's going to get through. Josh would normally defend, I think, against the 2X. Decides to lay down the ace-4 offsuit against the 5X, and that's going to pay off. Well done, Herbert.
Emily and I have been talking about going out to Vegas. She really wants to go. But I just put my grandson on a plane today. He was here for 2 weeks, so I was just trying to focus on that. And I didn't even want to think about Vegas. I do want to go. I'm not going out for any major WSOP tournament events, but I haven't looked what's going on yet. So I might jump into something out there, maybe at one of the other places, the Nugget or something like that. But maybe just go out to say hi to some people and have a good time. We've done it the last couple of years. Emily and I have. So this morning I got up, I took my son to the airport, and I came right to work. So tonight and tomorrow, Emily and I'll probably talk about it.
We got a blind versus blind match. That sounds awesome, by the way.
Yeah, blind
I would love
versus
to hear how that
blind.
is.
Blind on blind crime.
Josh is going to complete with the 8-6 offsuit. I think fairly standard here. Stefan's got a hand that likes to check back there.
All right.
I don't know how he's playing
Both
these.
players looking for some garbage here.
Yeah.
And there it is. Look at that. Somebody hit the 4.
Yeah, Stefan's got a hand that needs protection, also likes to see showdown. Let's see.
Now, see, this is where I want to watch this young man play because he knows chances are. See, and that's what I'm saying. See, he knows. This is how
so
I
the
learned
two Broadway
He-
hits
he-
the small blind harder.
He knows Josh didn't hit this.
That helps Stefan quite a bit here.
Mhm.
That's the best card he could have seen, other than like a 4 or a 3. Josh is going to shut it down here. Stefan, now a bet here benefits with a lot of protection. You're going to fold out exactly like what Josh has. See if Josh has 8 high here.
He might bet out here.
8 high is not going to win by checking.
And now see, that's what I say. I think Stefan should have bet on a turn there. He bets on a turn. We're into the next hand.
Yeah, this is one of those. I think if you check back turn, get ready to buckle up and call.
Now he's all puckered up. He doesn't know what to do.
You didn't see a king here. King would have been
He's
bad.
he's thinking, and I want to ask him later on. He's thinking maybe Josh hit the 7. If he did,
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
then because it's blind on blind. They both
That
went
is
in.
pot.
And see,
It is going to get
see,
through.
If
Nice hand,
Stefan
Josh.
would have bet on a turn there,
Yeah.
he takes the pot down. And that's what I want to watch this kid, learn how he plays,
Yeah,
because he is a monster.
absolutely.
And he probably, if he's thinking about anything right now, he's thinking he missed it because I'm telling you, he probably thinks.
Now he might have
Josh-
picked up something. I'm pretty sure if you put that into
Yeah.
the Wizard, Wizard's going to recommend you call off there with the 4. But yeah, it's pot size. Yeah, Josh with a big river bet does get through. I don't know. 4's in a tough spot there.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day.
But if you bet the turn, and with the jack pair on the board, he had to think his 4 was good, right?
Yeah, maybe he was hoping that, he didn't have to face a pot-sized bet.
For your fathers to be
Unimproved.
is
Josh with a real hand on the button.
much better and much
Chad Star, how we doing?
than you can imagine.
Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the show. Got 214 of you watching, guys.
Well, smash that like button.
Well, why not? I have his hand number 22. Josh has ace queen. That's a good enough reason to hit the like button, right?
Stefan with a squeezable 10-9 suited, but there is some short stacks, so he's going to play a little conservative here. Try to keep the pot manageable. Try to see a showdown. Try not to get involved with Josh.
Heads up to the flop here.
Yeah, it does pick up. Picks up top pair with a flush, with a straight redraw.
Yeah.
Goes check, check.
A gut shot. 3 of spades. I slow things down here.
Yeah.
Josh isn't going anywhere now.
And then Josh does have the nut flush draw. Is that right?
Yeah, he does.
3 spades on the board, ace of spades in hand.
So he's got 2 overs. Josh isn't going anywhere here.
Yeah, see what he wants to do with that imposition. I think with this hand exactly, call makes a lot of sense.
Your problem. They're sick, they're crying, they're hurt.
Josh is going to go max pressure.
Chad Star was feeling a little under the weather, I guess. So I can't see.
We're good to hear that you're feeling better. Stefan going to make the call. King on the river.
Swing and a miss for
Let's see if
Josh
Josh
there.
puts Stefan in the blender again. Or just checks back with the ace high. Nut, no pair. Man, an all-in would be quite a bully move. He's reaching for red ones. No spades.
Yeah, right
What do you
now,
want
I
to do,
think-
Stefan? Oh, wow.
He's got to think maybe. I mean, just like last hand,
Just
when
laid down
when he
one,
thought Josh
blind
hit the
versus
7.
blind.
Oh, he's going to make the call. No,
He's tallying. He's
he
doing
make-
some
I'm-
ICM Reese premium calculations.
If he makes this call here, I'm stunned. He didn't make the call last hand, but he might make. I could put Josh on the king right here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that king is all over Josh's range.
So he doesn't make the call last hand with the 7 on the river. But and he makes the
Oh,
call.
makes the call.
He makes the call.
Well done, Stefan. Josh with the,
Wow.
a great bet.
Yeah.
That hand's face
Yeah.
up. It plays out the exact same way.
Wow. Nice call. See, this kid scares
Nice call,
me.
Stefan.
He
Well done.
scares me. You want one of these cookies?
Oh, I got a bag.
Okay.
No spades. And Josh with the great. I mean, he went 2/3 there, right?
Wow.
You see them both talking about it right now.
I flip it over quick either way when somebody calls.
Yeah.
I knew you weren't raising.
If I would have went forward, I could see what you're saying, but I was literally just like,
No, you didn't do anything wrong. I was just curious. I told you anything.
What you got right there is
Must be that bad.
2 great poker players
Oh, yeah.
Do that with the bluff right
talking strategy, trying to show a little respect for each other right
Yeah.
there.
I love it whenever we're in the same tournament and they're on a different table. I can just talk to you at break. Great.
7 deuce for Brent. I mean, you got to feel for this guy. His first live stream final table here, and he's getting 7 deuce. He's got the best seat in the house. He's watching everybody else play, but he's like,
Yeah.
I got chips. I want to play.
And it's been these short stacks have been patient, but there's been no ladders.
I mean, Brent, he's not getting a chance to show his stuff. But I mean,
I don't think you're not.
see, and this is where I just frustration would set in.
there. Well, that's my fault.
Frustration would set in right here.
Let me rephrase that. I think the way you played it is how you should play the match.
Guys, real quick, I said earlier we'd bring it into the booth here. Here's Frog. Guys, this is the guy that was, he's the reason why I was able to play the even bigger tournament last 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, thank you for that investment.
Yeah, he was the one.
Corey Eyring is that YouTuber, right? Northeast, right? Does he come here? I've never seen him here.
Who's
I don't
that?
know if Corey Eyring has videos, but he plays Northeast. I thought. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, Corey, I don't know where Corey is. You tell us. Where's Corey?
Huh?
You got Ace Jack versus Ace Jack.
All right, little ace jack going
Josh.
on here.
Okay, Stefan choosing to 3-bet him. A little bit of, hey, are you on tilt? You've been down from 2.8 million to just 500K.
Wow. I didn't really.
Yeah. Yeah.
You set me up.
Both players with, I think, enough of it. This does. We'll see if Stefan chooses, but this might just check down.
Somebody's booing the Rangers. King of spades on the turn here. Now they both have a gut shot,
Yeah.
and both of them can put the other guy on a king or a queen.
Yeah. They both like to
Think-
take their showdown value. So if your hand wins enough, you don't
Stefan-
have to turn it into a bluff.
He makes a bet here. I don't see Josh making a call. He's tangled enough with Stefan already. He's going to throw these cards away.
Yeah. Stefan with a little bit of a block bet on the turn. Interesting play. Maybe trying to
Wow, he's going to make the call.
just buy a check on the. I'll have to ask him. What's up with this bet?
Wow.
Quarter pot.
King of hearts, pairing the board with the
Josh?
third heart.
Yeah, Josh with the heart blocker.
He's a big A's fan.
Platt hates the Rangers, by the way. He's a big A's fan. Okay.
We have a check here, and we're going to chop this pot. While Felipe's chopping his pot, Frog, let me ask you a question. We're talking baseball here real quick.
Okay.
Give that one a go.
Who is the current World Series champs?
Oh, that'd be the
I would never like that.
Rangers.
Oh, the Texas Rangers. Yeah, absolutely. You know.
Oh yeah. Did I tell you I went out to Vegas?
Uh-huh.
Their championship rings is made by a company called Jason of Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
They have a store in the Cosmo
Uh-huh.
on the second floor, right before you go on that pedestrian bridge,
Right?
and they will let you try that thing on, and it is huge.
Yeah.
So I got a picture of it. I can show you, Mitch.
What
But
is-
if anybody's going out to Vegas and is in the Cosmo, go by that Jason of Beverly Hills store. Witness
Yeah,
the massive
Rangers are losing to the Mariners
$75,000
days
championship ring.
in the row. And I understand that. But they're the current World Series champs.
Yeah.
And that's
This was an important. This is a high leverage series, so yeah. Rangers are also dealing with quite a bit of injury issues. And I think Scherzer's coming back next week. Last I heard.
Stefan's going to look down at a couple of nines here. And shout out to the Mavericks, but I'm not a basketball fan. I'm not even going to try to pretend. But I do know that the Mavericks
Yeah, it does seem like Luka gets whenever
okay.
his back's against the wall. Elimination game turns it to
yeah,
next level.
avoided a sweep.
You see Tim Hardaway Jr. come in and just
I don't
start rocking threes. Fourth quarter garbage time, but just
Okay. I don't
16
know.
points in like. a minute
All
and a
right,
half.
nines are still good, but Herbert does have a flush draw here.
It does have some playability
This
around
could
the
be an
6.
interesting hand.
Yeah.
And that's nowhere near enough that this, okay, we're going to see a turn here. And it's a 10 of clubs. No help for either player. Stefan, a little concerned. That is another card, overcard to his
That's one more.
nines. And the queen isn't making. I think maybe if Herbert would have bet there, he might have been able to get Stefan off this hand.
Yeah. I read somewhere you're not supposed to bluff your flush draws.
Yeah. Well, that's why you make the final table, and I'm always in here.
Well, yeah,
talking
that
about
flush
it.
draw you wanted to bluff because that was gonna be hard to call there from Steph. But
I don't think I played a hand for the
Richard there, he is a big Celtics fan. He's a big Boston fan. I'm not a basketball guy, but I know the Mavericks did avoid a sweep last night in a big way, from what I understand. Which, as of right now, the next game is 0-0. They're tied, right? But all the best to the Mavericks. I sit here in Dallas, so all the best to the Mavericks. Are you a fan?
oh, the Dallas Mavericks, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't feel hit. It's like right now. It's like this is just happening.
Kyrie Irving,
Oh,
he's my hero.
Herbert.
Herbert with the ladies. He's got a jam. What is it? 10 bigs. The chart says call, but let's see what Platt does here with the ace high. In
Word
rough
on the
shape.
street. Word on the street. He's the best player in the city of Dallas.
Yeah, it is in a tough spot with an ace, but with some very big ICM considerations here. Can he get away? One of the most annoying hands in poker because it kind of looks like aces.
Yeah, when you're squeezing it,
Yeah.
especially if if the four is behind the ace.
He's put the stack back up. Looks like does make the fold. Well done, the Platt. Wow. Incredibly strong from Herbert.
There's a good
Blind on
shot
blind.
there of tournament director here, Felipe, getting in the box, pitching the cards, doing an excellent job. Started the tournament early this morning, and we'll finish it out. Hats off, shout out to, he wanted to see us. We'll do it again. A little shout out to Christina, and
Yeah, absolutely.
hopefully maybe his mom is in Mexico watching, Rosa. So shout out to Felipe's mom and
Okay.
and his Christina. Yeah,
Hola.
and there it is. Stefan going to look down at Ace Queen here. AJ, he's been waiting for it, and there it is.
Whoa.
Charles getting in the mix. Herbert liking the Queen, 10 Jack of Hearts, but throws it away.
Maybe a little too much action. Oh, you're about
definitely. Charles like, nope. I'm going to spectate right here.
3-7.
And I tell you why, Charles. The way these guys, he bet, he went all in. He's like, no, I'm out of here.
Yeah. So Stefan is now considering. He does get away from Ace Queen.
Nice
Just
fold there.
20 big blinds.
That's why that guy's a killer.
So
So
maybe a little bit of a timing read picked up on AJ and
So
Charles there.
Herbert did throw away a couple of hearts there, 10 Jack of Hearts. So Charles,
And Charles covers, is that
yeah,
right?
I'm looking at it. Charles does
We've got
have
AJ.
So-
First timer on the stream, AJ?
yes. No.
Oh, okay, I'm mixing them up. Flops clean for AJ. Charles still needing an ace or a king to improve.
No hearts, ace or king, a queen.
Close. Close.
Very close.
AJ with a huge double. Been
And there it
patient.
is. That's going to
So sick. You actually called it too. You didn't roll on the flop.
cripple Charles.
I knew
And
it.
Stefan did fold the winner. So his discipline is not rewarded. But it has scored a double knockout there.
Deck threes,
JB pulled for Charles here. Ashley in the chat pulling for Stefan and Charles. Bill giving a little shout out to Felipe himself there. Ashley saying that Felipe is exceptional. I sat down, I was dealing it today. I sat down at the table. If somebody said Mitch is the best, he's the best left-handed dealer over the age of 50 at this table.
Hands down at this table.
At this table. Best left-handed dealer over the age of 50 at this table.
Who can argue with that?
Hey, that's what that's what I strive to be every time I sit down. There it is. Leo wants to heat. That's the question of the day. Who is the tournament director if Felipe is dealing?
Would that be Donovan?
Donovan is in the building. Felipe was the one that was here that started it. Donovan came in later. And usually when Donovan comes in, Felipe hangs around and does some of the other tournaments. But they got Devin here. He's helping out.
All diamonds. Flop goes check, check. Brent. Gonna check it over. Queen high. We'll see what Jay tries to do here. Either player catching much.
Yeah, Donovan is running this one. I think.
Yeah, Brendan's gonna go for it with his queen high. Gonna see if Jay wants to make a call. It's actually a pretty tough call. Just ace high here, no diamonds. Yeah. It's going to get through.
Well, Brent's been awfully quiet over there. So,
Yeah.
Jay is more than aware of that.
So if you got ace nine, a black ace nine, looking at that board, it's tough to
So looks
see how
like
you're good.
Brent, tired of sitting around waiting for the aces. He's like, I'm going to make a hand myself here. And he does, takes it down. How many pots has Felipe pushed, Brent? Like maybe two?
Yeah, not too many.
Yeah. If I was Brent, I'd be asking for like a wash or something.
It is good that we know who runs the tourneys, JB3.
That is good. That is good.
All right, we got a blind on blind. Josh with a suited 10. 10-5. Gonna make the call. Stefan, who has got the better of these blind on blind situations, I think. Or maybe was it button small blind where you won the big pot? Gonna check back the queen deuce suited. Josh is gonna pair his 5 and have one more spade to go along. Stefan with a whole lot of nothing. But Josh is gonna give him some rope. Stefan declines to take it. Yeah, one more spade there. Josh gonna check again. A little bit of an unusual line, but when you can see the hole cards. Yeah, Josh is gonna try and now go for some value, try to get called by ace high. Or king high. Or maybe, okay, yeah, not queen high. Yeah, nice hand for Josh. Starting to do his bounce back, but man, look at that stack of reds for Stefan there. Chip leader.
Oh, let's see what we got here. Guys, just give you a little. It's been a while since we looked, so let's check it out here.
Yeah, it has been a while. For some reason, Felipe wants to stay here all night, which is fine with me. But
190 entries today, everyone. $400 buy-in, almost $63,000 in prize
for a 1 day.
Yeah,
that's
first
excellent.
prize going to take home
$16,000 and more.
And more. So
16 and more.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a lot of.
One of these days I got to come out of this booth.
A lot of lattes.
Come out of this booth to try to play this thing.
They're good.
How many times have you made the final table here on a Saturday?
Are we counting where I play one hand?
Did you make the final table?
Okay.
That's
I think it's 5. I think I'm at 5. But in, hundreds of attempts. So
5 times.
It's tough. It's tough, but it's fun.
So we are down to the final 8 here, guys. Probably got 232 people.
Well, they're going to see a fantastic blind on blind situation here. We got Stefan with the small blind completes, flops a gutter. Jay flops top pair.
some kind of straight draws in there somewhere.
Absolutely.
Well, he needs Jay's 5, right?
He needs Jay's 5. Yes,
Yeah.
this is exactly what we come
So
here to watch.
So if a 5 hits on a turn, that's going to give Jay 2 pair, but Stefan is straight.
Absolutely. And Stefan does have the club there. Jay is going to bump it up, try to deny some equity. Any card that Stefan folds has a lot of equity. So I do like this play here. And he's going to take it down.
So ADHD
So the big blind wins that one.
Guys, here it is. Frogzilla, he's becoming almost a regular here.
Hey.
I mean, you're becoming a regular here.
I like it. It's nice.
I
You got a
asked
beautiful
you,
background?
I asked you last week. You might have been here. Well, was it the week before?
It was a week before.
I asked you the week before. You were out of town.
Oh, over in... the Texas Card House in Spring, Texas.
Yeah.
Nice room.
Yeah,
Nice
it is.
room.
I was in there not too long ago. Oh, Charles is all in. Herbert's
Okay.
going to get out of the way. Brent's making the call.
Brent
if
is
not
going to make
more.
this call here. Does just make the call.
See,
What
now,
in the
see,
world?
See, now he made a. I don't know if he goes all in. Well, Josh is. Josh, see, I want to see how Josh plays this here.
He's going to
So
rejam to isolate.
Josh is all in. Brent's going to make the call here, no doubt, right?
Yeah, I think so. Very under-repped. We'll see what he wants to do here.
I mean, he hasn't had much of anything, and that sucks. It's his first time here.
He's in great shape.
Wow.
I don't know if you're familiar with the three-way equities, but you really want to have Brent's hand here.
Well, there it is. He's
Brent is ahead
thinking
3
about
ways.
it. I mean, I see this is to me. It's wow. Is he going to lay it down? He's laying it down.
Oh,
wow.
man. Well, he's going to hate
The
to
patience.
see what
I'm
he
telling you,
sees
see,
if he
with
puts
me,
that into
if I was
hold
sitting
the
there-
mods calculator.
If I was
way
sitting there
ahead.
card dead like he has been, and look at the chance. This is my chance
Yeah.
here.
He does get a easier chance at laddering.
So we'll go to the flop here.
Pay jumps her. Oh,
And
what a
wow.
fold! What a fold!
Wow.
Take back whatever I said earlier. Oh my goodness, Josh with all of it.
See, this
Well,
is why.
good game, Charles.
This is
Charles
why
was patient.
pocket tens is my hand.
Sometime,
Flop sets with him all the time.
yeah. Wow. And Charles,
So
great patience. Lost a big flip,
yeah,
and then just
unfortunately,
absolutely ran into it there. Great game, Charles.
always great to see.
$1,800,
Always great to see Charles at the final table.
almost $1,900. Well done,
And
Charles.
there it is. He loves making the final table. I love seeing him at the final table. A lot of times I'm over at Las Colinas when if he busts out of this thing, he comes over, and I'll look up and I'll see him, and he'll walk by and he'll shake his head because I know where he's been. But it's always great. Much needed double up or much needed win there for Josh, who's been
And Brant's over there,
yeah.
silently wondering how
Wow.
he happened to dodge that thing.
Wow. And he
Would have been
definitely-
7th place.
Definitely laddered
Wow.
out. Yeah, JB, it was Daryl last week, and it's always great to have. I love having Daryl here.
Oh, dude, pineapple shut down.
Yeah, he's wearing a pineapple shirt there. But the Platt raising it up to 80,000 here.
Same idea.
Jay,
Jay's got a hand that
I'm telling
does
you.
like to come along.
I'm
Pocket
telling
nines.
I've been watching Jay here today too. He's been dodging some bullets here. You know,
Yeah,
getting
he's,
out of the way
he's
when he
playing
got,
small
you know,
ball. See what he
Felipe's
does
been
with the
trying
nines
to
here.
Felipe's been trying to get him into trouble with some hands, and he's been throwing them
He's
away.
going big ball.
And he says, "Enough is enough. I've got nines."
You're not in good shape, Jay. this
Yeah, he
time.
doesn't know it. Herbert likes the ace seven
suited
of hearts, but not
ace.
enough to make the call. The Platt,
Getting it in.
Jay.
Covers. Jay needs a 9 to stay alive. Otherwise, good game, Jay.
You needed to call the queen of the river. That was your mistake.
Only you can source that card. I'll tell you the truth, too. I did not like this spot. I know you do. I know.
All right, here we go. Felipe's getting the pot right here.
So where?
Yeah, Josh and Steph had discussing a hand from an hour ago.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah.
I know, but I
Jay's tournament life on the line here, looking for a 9. Jack with 2 hearts. Hearts would be no good. Still in search of a 9. A 9
2 outs,
Only-
1 time, 5%.
Ooh.
Nice,
I
nice.
thought it was
Not
coming.
this time. It felt like it could come.
And there it was. Josh, you played well. I liked it.
Yeah. The
I
plat
liked it.
covers.
He
And Jay, yeah, running into one
played
there.
well. He was dodging bullets and
Absolutely.
played really well. I liked watching it. Congratulations, Jay.
I was really.
Now the plat's got quite a big stack. The poker game is afoot. Jay's going to take home, well, that's great, $2,100, 7th place.
And there and 30, 21 and 30.
I always forget the third.
There it is, $2,130. Congratulations, Jay.
We're not coloring up, or we are?
He said after.
And that was his first time on the TCH stream, is that correct?
Yeah, it was. It was. Played well.
Could have given compliments, Josh.
Absolutely.
Did not embarrass himself even a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, the flop a full house, check it back, and get 2 streets. I mean,
And here we go.
that was fantastic.
Brent.
Highlight reel.
Brent back to the regular garbage he's been getting.
And what did he do
9-7.
with it? Did he give it back
Yeah. I don't even know why.
for a refund?
I mean,
Felipe, what do you want me to do with this? What?
the graphics are like, look, guys, look what Brent's been getting.
Josh's going to bump up a straight flush draw. Plat with a, I don't know. Sometimes I like going crazy with the offsuit ones that don't play as well. But he's going to just call.
So heads up to the flop here.
Yeah, they're both going to hit a piece. Plat with top pair, Josh with bottom pair.
And the Plat's got bad intentions. He's going to check here, hoping that Josh gets out of line, and he does. He's going to throw a little something out there. Josh is trying to figure out where he is right here.
See if the Plat wants to. There is a flush draw out there. If he wants to deny some equity, or if he just wants to call down. I think I like deny equity with this wet of a board, but he's going to go call. It is also a kind of a weird board.
Josh was looking
for
for
well.
Josh was looking for a fold.
They actually picks up. Josh does pick up the gut shot, so
Yeah.
now he
I don't
has
really,
an extra out.
I don't really see Josh putting any more chips in this pot.
Yeah, he's repping an ace. The king, the big blind's gonna have some kings
Wow.
that call flop fold turn.
I was wrong. Josh is reaching
Yeah.
for chips.
Yeah, I think he's trying to knock Plat off of the king.
Yeah, he has no idea. He's going to find out real quick.
But Plat
right
does not
now.
have a king. Plat has
Yeah, but he's got 2 pairs.
an
He's got to be
ace
feeling
and
pretty
a
good.
jack. Flush draw still there.
Well, I don't think he wants to see another card. What do you think? I think Plat's going to try and take it down right here.
And Plat covers, right? Yeah, it's definitely tempting with the diamonds out there.
Yeah, he got the straight draws out there, the flush draw out there. He doesn't want to see any more cards, right? He's going to try and take it down right here.
That's right. Got about 75% pot. We'll see what he chooses to do. But he's going to call and give Josh a little more rope.
Wow.
Danger, Josh. Josh is going to hit 2 pair. But a one-liner to a straight in the form
Yeah,
of
now,
the,
see, now he's all, now he
queen.
doesn't know what to do. Now, if he's
Yeah.
going to check here,
So,
and Josh fires out again.
yeah, I don't know if Josh is going to turn. Any queen calls you. I don't know if he's going to turn his 2 pair into a bluff. Is Plat going to block? Plat is going to block.
Yeah. Josh makes the call. Plat is
Third plot.
he didn't like
block.
it. I'm telling you, that the reaction you got for Plat right there, he realized he didn't like the way he played that hand.
He didn't.
And I'm telling you, he should have played it the way I said it. He should have tried to end it right there on the turn, because the river, and it happens to me all the time when I try to play like that. They always, I try to slow play. They get there on me all the time, and that's what I'm saying. You should have played it differently there.
I like the line. I like the line.
You like the way he played,
Yeah, the river block was excellent.
but you saw his reaction.
Can you go back
Yeah.
and watch?
He didn't like it. So, and I see, and Mitchell, this is what I'm talking about. One of the first things I learned is know your players, and that's what Mitchell's talking about right there. I guess there you make the call. Josh going all in here with the threes. I'm looking for at least a call from Stefan right here.
Now, I think the blinds might be a little off on our screen here. It looks like everybody's in for 50. So this is going to be a little over 7 big blind shove.
Oh, nobody else is in there.
And
This is a heads up.
Stefan is wishing he memorized his 7 big blind charts a little better. But yeah, King Queen is not in there. Good fold. And then Brent's got an ace that
Wow.
is a tough one. Ace 6. So Josh is going to get a pretty big pot there. Wins 125. Right, we played 25. Fifth. There it is. Yeah, Cooper is on it today. Look at him.
What's that?
The big blinds. He just fixed it
Oh,
immediately. Well done, Cooper.
yeah. Mitchell's agreeing with you with the block bet, and I agree with that too. But I'm saying it should have never gotten to the river.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what Mitchell is alluding to is Josh does like to apply pressure there. So you have to. You do want to. It's tough. I'm okay. I'm always okay if Josh is on a different table. I'll hang out with you on break, but Josh, please see what's going on over there. Stefan's going to open the pocket 5s. Platt is going to 3-bet on the button with a offsuit wheel ace. Wow. JSCO was correct. This guy came here to play poker.
Yeah,
He's going to get through.
yeah. Stefan
Wow.
right there. He's not one to tangle. Yeah, there's a lot of short stacks at the table, but he doesn't want to tangle right now. He's got his 2 million in chips.
ADHD asking about a card cam. So I've seen a couple of them. I liked the one that was in the rail. I did not like the one where it was little glass windows and was looking
Yeah.
up at the. I hated that thing.
I like the ones in the rail too.
The rail ones were good, but yeah, the RFID works so good. Yeah, I don't know.
I like the pocket cam, and I tell you,
The only thing I don't like about this table specifically, the RFID, is I wish the reader was behind the line. So if they ever get a chance to redo it, those little circles,
yeah.
put them back a little bit.
I tell you, I loved the pocket cam when it came out with the pocket cam years ago, and I know Chris Moneymaker gets a lot of credit, and I've covered this before. Chris Moneymaker gets a lot of credit for the poker boom in this country,
And what a name!
And hats off to him. He was a big, huge influence. But to me and for me, it was the pocket cam, because I've been a poker fan for a long time, and it's been on ESPN, and you watch for a little bit. Thank you, Gene. Thank you. You'd watch for a little bit, but you never got the chance to see the whole cards. Somebody would bet, another guy would raise, fold, and that sucked. But once the pocket cam came, and you could actually see their cards, it was a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
And I'm not trying to take anything away from Chris Moneymaker. I'm just saying the pocket cam gets no credit.
No. What year is that? Is that early 2000s?
It was around the same time. Yeah, it was right
after Rounders. Rounders is 98.
When did Moneymaker win it?
03.
Did he really?
I think so.
Well, I
all you people with the internet, right? Don't go over there fact checking me. But yeah, that's what I want to say.
you know they are. But I just know that when the pocket cam came, it was a lot more fun to watch, because they were putting the world the main event.
Herbert's going to apply pressure here with the Queen Jack, flop nothing, and get AJ to fold an ace high. Tough board there, no spades.
I want to thank Gene at Dance Machine, stopping by and dropping me off with Dr. Pepper. Thank you, Gene.
You know when you texted me earlier?
Yeah.
He said, you got a text from Mitch? That's the kiss of death.
Who said that?
Gene, that's the theory going out there.
Really?
As soon as you text inviting to be in the studio, the cards are not happening.
Is that what Gene said?
It's worth it. I'd rather be in here than out
Well,
there.
you know, I mean, there might be some truth to it because Daryl was running hot a couple of times, but Daryl's also.
That's the rumors out there.
This is the first I've heard about this. Wow.
I had a pretty big stack when he texted me, Mitch. Mo money, mo problems. Got me pretty good.
I've texted. You did have a big stack, though. I did see the picture. But I did text Daryl. I know twice that he made the final table. I did text him and asked him if he wanted to join me in the booth. So he said yeah, but he went on to make the final table.
Ray Nathan asking for a payout. I know there's 16K up top. I think
we're between hands here.
Yeah, 6 left. I think we're at 2,400 somewhere around there.
We could check it out before we get to the
2,500 for the next player to be eliminated. Everybody's got 2,500 locked up. And then, it goes all the way up to $16,240 for first place.
Well, there you go. Not too shabby.
Go ahead and smash that like button, Ray Nathan.
Right here.
Brent's going to get the pocket 8s. Both the same color. Easy to remember which ones you have. And Platt's going to defend with a couple diamonds.
Ray Nathan? Is that how you say that?
Ray Nathan. AJ and J name is mismatch. I don't think so. This is the first I've heard of it. Is not. Is that not AJ? I don't know. He's AJ now.
I don't know. So we're down to what we have here. 6? Down to the final 6. And you took 5 and 7? Three,
yeah, I have 5 and 7.
3, 5, and 7.
Yeah.
Josh gonna look down at a suited King 6 here of hearts.
It's like 10 bigs.
Uh-oh.
Platt, I feel like this one may not be getting through. Platt's got, he's got the Mitch.
Yeah. This is the first hand he had the 2 red 10s, I believe.
Now he's got the other ones.
Now he's got the 2 black 10s.
He's undefeated with the Mitch so far today.
Well, somebody flopped a set, right?
That was Josh. Josh
flopped a set
with the
Brett
Mitch.
was lucky to get out of the way with an ace queen of hearts, right? When he had the 10s.
Do you get a lot of text messages? Somebody said they lost with their pocket 10s and said they were going to text you pictures.
Yeah, I do.
You get a lot of this? Just all day, every day, people blowing you up with bad beats.
I get text messages. I get people come up to me in the room. Mitch, I lost with your 10s. I'm like, well, they're my favorite hand. They're my favorite hand. You know, but as it turns out.
Yeah, so Josh is going to need a little bit of help here.
Yeah.
Just ran into a buzzer. Yep. It's going to be all queens.
Looking for a king or another heart to have a shot. No, just looking for a king.
King and a king alone one time.
Nope.
Not going to get it. Well, good game, Josh. I do like some of the pressure he was applying there. Really almost got through there with that hand.
And there it is, the 10.
Spades. Josh going to take home a nice 2,500. Good game, Josh. 6 plays.
2,500 for 6. Came into the final table, a huge chip lead.
Mm-hmm. Froggy's going to get $20 from his friend Mitch.
And there it is. I'm sure Josh had higher expectations when he came in.
Oh, man. Yeah.
2,500 is a nice prize, but I know Josh. He's probably a little disappointed in himself right now, but congratulations.
Yeah, he's gonna run this back. He definitely ran below average, and he was taking spots, and
Let me go to the hip here.
they were good.
Yeah. There it is. Hold on. Oh, don't put it away yet. There it is, taking it down. So Josh is out, my horse is out, so
Are you the one who,
Yes.
man, I just hit.
there it is.
Coffee on Mitch
There it is.
tomorrow, and
$20.
the next day,
Thanks, Josh.
and the next day.
I like that.
I
Three
won that one,
coffees.
too.
3 coffees.
Yeah, I would have won.
Thanks,
if
Jeez, I thought I was a shoe in there.
the same thing happened.
You tried to give me 5 players.
No, give me
I did. 5 players. I was going to take Josh and all the chips. I give him 5 players. Give him the field almost. Excuse me.
Yeah, players noticing.
Yeah, so
Josh
anyway.
is away from earshot, commenting on
Wow,
how
Brent.
against the odds it was.
Brent,
for his
who
last 6.
has been card dead the whole time. I mean, nothing to talk about. Has
AJ gets a walk.
outlasted Josh, who came in with over 2 million
Going 20.
chips.
Do I have time to run real quick?
How amazing is
They're not
that?
talking chop, are they?
I think they might be going to take a break.
Well, let's entertain the masses.
Okay,
After
well-
you all smash the like button, the
Yeah,
thumbs
guys,
up.
do hit the like button. There's 231 of you guys watching right now. I appreciate that. Thank you. See, Frog here with the Texas Ranger, the frog hat up there. Isn't that
Yeah,
kind of
absolutely.
cool? Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Have they heard the story of your deep run 2 weeks ago?
We didn't mention it, but I did talk a little bit about it. I did it on going into day 2. I was 21st out of 145. And
You're
it's
in the
on-
middle of a hand and you just cut the lights out for the whole room.
Yeah. Then once the lights all went out, then everything went down. And do you remember what hand it was I busted out of the tournament with? What I had?
I don't remember what you had. What did you have, Mitch?
Pocket tens.
Oh man, were they all red and black?
No, they were offsuit,
one of each?
but I did have pocket tens. I was card dead, and ended up getting.
I mean,
pocket
you made a
tens.
great run because it was what?
Yeah,
2,000 entries.
1,418, and
Wow.
I finished 31st. And
Wow.
it's all
Well
because,
done, Mitch.
it's all because of you, man. You gave me the token.
Did I tell you the story of how I got those tokens?
No,
Oh, it's
but before we do, I mean, guys, just so that you know, I did. He
and
did
they,
give me
and they
the
are
token.
coming back. I can see. I think
we
they
did-
are.
he-
They are coming back very shortly.
He did give
Quick-
me a
quick
token.
rest.
And I did give him. I made 1,400 for finishing 31st. I put a chip or 2 in the dealer's box, and I gave him 500 out of the other
Very kind
13.
of you,
13. I would have halved it with him, but I had to take a day off from work, so I had to compensate
No,
for that.
no. 500 splendid.
But yeah, he was very happy with it. He told, in all honesty, he told me it was too much. I said, "Dude, really, I wish I could have it with you."
Have we talked about the? Are you aware of the high hand promotion? There was a high hand for this tournament.
You were telling me about it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't deal here. I deal over there.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So what
you
they're
know
running-
about it. So why don't you tell him? You tell him.
I'm not aware if this is a permanent thing, but they ran it today
Right.
for this tournament, the $400 bigger one. They also ran it for the $175 tournament, the deeper stack that
Right.
starts at 4 o'clock every Saturday. They were doing a high hand bonus for the first 4 levels. The highest hand got their buy-in back
at the end of that level.
at the end of the 4 levels.
Okay.
So there was one bonus.
So was it at the first? That's at the end
Nope,
of 4
nope.
levels.
Yeah.
Level
So it
4.
started
Whoever
out-
had the highest hand.
Yeah. So
Got
there was 4 sixes, quad sixes with a queen was up there for a while, and then quad kings with an ace, and then with just 2 minutes left,
No.
Straight flush.
Get out.
Somebody flopped a straight or turned a straight flush. I'm not really sure, but yeah,
I would color.
absolutely. So I hope they're doing it. It was fun. It was a little extra sweat.
Do you know who had the quad kings? Do you know who was out there?
I do know.
Was it you? Wasn't you?
No, on me. No, on me. It was somebody else.
I don't want to punch.
I'm bad with names. But
I would have. I would have wanted to punch Wayne in the face. Straight flush.
well,
for
he
two,
won that. He won
2
that
minutes
pot.
to
He had
go.
quads.
Yeah. Leo said he's already pressed the like button. We do appreciate that.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's a permanent thing. Maybe we should ask Felipe or Donovan whether.
Yeah,
we
I
can
didn't
look
hear
forward to that
anything. I
next
didn't know
week,
anything
or-
about it. You told me. I was
Well,
like, what?
next week is the bigger one, right?
Yeah, let's bring that up because I thought it was going to be the week after. But yeah, because
What a wash.
actually David
Felipe,
wanted us.
masterclass.
He wanted us to push this. He said, "Hey, tell him about this."
Okay.
So there
So
it
we're
is,
doing
guys.
it this weekend.
Yeah, this week starting Wednesday, guys. It's not going to be. It's not going to be in 2 weeks. It's starting Wednesday here, day 1, and then Thursday would be day 2, day 1, and then the 24th. It's normally the last weekend of the month. I don't know why it's like this now, but it's going to be so next week, guys. $300 buy-in.
Excellent. Yeah, you got 8 chances there.
Yeah, two day ones, 2 flights day one. One at first is at 10 a.m. and then the second is in the evening at 5 p.m. 30-minute levels, 30,000 start
then
tech.
Monday, I hope you're on the final table, but if not, it's streamed, right?
It
7
is.
o'clock?
It is on Monday. It is streamed there.
Okay.
Hopefully, I'll get another token from my friend Frog. You know, it will start a tradition. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'm getting a text message over here. I thought I got a text message. I don't know. Didn't you hear it go ding, ding, ding or something like that?
I heard something. Stefan, back to hitting sets. Took a pause on it, and he has
Flopped a set here.
done something on the break to manifest the sets. He's really good at that.
TD meaning is following week.
And then did Herbert looked him up with a 5.
JB's buddy back at Foxwoods hit the bad beat for 22K.
It's always fun to lose and win 22,000.
You know, a lot of dealers ask other dealers, a lot of players ask, you know, did you ever deal a bad beat? And I did. I dealt one. It was very cool. It was on High Hand Thursday. High Hands at the end of every hour is $500. Very cool. The room was
Is here
crowded.
or is this over
in Baltimore at the
Coast?
Horseshoe.
Okay.
And a friend of mine, he had come in. His name is Tim, and he had recently lost his wife.
It's too bad.
And yeah, it was. And it had been a couple of weeks. And when I heard, I sent him a text message, and then I came in, and I went to sit down at the table, and there he is at seat 5. And I was like, "Hey, Tim, hey, good to see you. Sorry to hear about your wife." He goes, "Yeah, I met you going crazy, sitting at home." He said, "I had to get out. I figured maybe I'll come out, play a high hand. Maybe I'll hit a high hand." I said, "Well, hopefully I'll do it for you." Fast forward, I gave him pocket aces. He flopped quads. And the guy who was the best tip in the room, he had pocket 8s. And he had the flop came ace, ace, 8. And he goes, I knew when the flop came. He goes, he looked up at the screen. He says, I knew I was behind. Flopped the full house. He knew he was behind. An 8 right on the turn. And it was 2 people in the room. I could have dealt. I would have wanted to deal to. It would have been those 2 guys there. Tim started crying. It was really
Pretty
cool.
good Jack 5?
It was really cool, and they took care of me and everything. It was
Well
really
done.
nice. It was
Awesome.
really nice.
Love to hear that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Let's see. High hand. Cost of tournament. They pay every other player.
Yeah.
There you go. Table share is always cool,
Yeah.
Yeah, I made a decent dollar that day. They took care of me. Stefan going to look down at 10-9 suited here. I'm telling you, yeah, this guy's still here at the final table is no surprise at all.
All these final tables, he's going to be able
Herbert,
to get.
did he just go all in?
No, I think
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he's 3-bet not all in for 500K.
Uh-huh.
The 5x.
And
The
this
7x.
and
700K.
And that's typical Herbert right there. He'll just grab chips, push them out, boom. You know, I love to watch him play. You know,
Yeah, we've been watching him while seeing his cards.
I love
and
to watch Herbert play.
Goodness, I don't know what's going on.
The last time I was here, I think I said the same thing. I just love watching this guy play. He's
going to do some stuff you didn't plan on.
You know,
and you didn't plan for.
I love
not sure what to do.
I love characters of the game. You know, at the table. You know, as long as they're not irritating. You know, or rubbing people the wrong way.
Oh yeah, I love to play.
But I love great characters, and Herbert is the quietest character I've ever seen.
Oh, but he is a character. Yeah,
But
absolutely.
he hardly ever says anything. But he is a character. Platt going to look down at Ace King here.
Yeah, he's going to raise it up. See if
Stefan, he wants to see something.
defend.
Well, in this situation,
7
being a
offsuit.
small blind, he might not want to. He's not going to tangle. He's going to throw. Oh, is he? See, this is why I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it is he's given Platt for a button range that has a lot of stuff that's not bad.
The Platt's going to flop top here.
Oh, Platt checks to back. This is
See this kid.
danger.
This kid.
Danger.
The word on the street might be true about this young man. Mitchell with a shout out for TCH. That's always cool.
Yeah. I saw Mitchell today. He's good.
5 bringing
Doing all right.
a spade. I mean, the Platt, he's got everything here. Top pair, top kicker, nut flush, draw. I mean, he's got it all. That was an easy hand to play. That was an easy hand to play.
I like the
Not
check
trying to
back
take
on the
anything
flop.
away from the young man, but that was an easy hand to play. So Mitchell seems to like the high hand promotion thing.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I'd like to say I thought of that.
Felipe.
That was my idea, but I'd be lying. I'd be lying.
The quad kings, Felipe thought he'd razz him, tease him a little bit. There's 2
yeah.
minutes.
I wasn't going to bring that up, but that was
Oh no, it's good. Felipe is fantastic tournament director. The players love him. Always good to have him here. See
Yeah.
him on a Saturday.
try to play a little gag
Yeah,
on the guy.
he'll play around with you. And he said, "Oh, we're gonna have a new high hand."
When the guy had the quad
The
kings.
quad kings looks like, "Oh, what in the world? How do we have a new high hand? 2 minutes left." Felipe says, "Just kidding."
And then the
there
guy
was a
says,
straight flush dealt like 30 seconds later.
wow,
So Felipe had to say new high hand.
new
Not
high
kidding.
hand, and I'm not kidding this time. So
Kind of insane.
try to get the other guy with the kings, end up getting himself, huh? So JSCO wants to see everyone's stack summary. If
Is
you
that a
look,
button we have?
if you look, Jared, at JSCO, if you look as the hands go by,
Yeah.
in the black box there, right next to their name to the right, it gives you.
We got to
their-
pay attention. Here, we'll write them down.
It gives you.
I was
well, there it
curious
is.
about
We're-
this as well.
we're gonna
I
do-
think the Platt is chip leading right now with 3.3 million. The other stacks, I believe Stefan's got 1 in change, and Herbert's got 1 in change.
Wait. Hold up.
Yeah.
We have a chance to get the confirmation on Josh's 4-5 off cracking Legos Queens. Mitchell, were you there? Is this true? Can you confirm this? All right, JSK, we'll get it up for you. I seriously.
Well, JB3's gonna
I-
come in through. Yeah. Yeah. So we got HA and Brent with about 500K each.
Wow.
Stefan
Mitchell
with 2
is
million.
confirming.
Harper with 1.5. 4 or
Mitchell-
5 off.
Mitchell is confirming that Josh.
AJ is going to pick up quite a nice hand. Float the small blind with Jack 8. Suited, hoping for some diamonds, hits
All right, Mitchell,
something else.
Before we let this go, I do have a question for Mitchell before we let this go. I'll wait till after this hand. But Mitchell and Lego, I'm asking Mitchell this question, so I don't want you to comment. And I just want to see if Mitchell can remember. All right, we're moving on. Mitchell, here's the question. How much did Lego raise pre-flop with the queens? Do you remember? Mitchell, if you can remember, that would be cool. Because I really want to know. That's important to me. Because I know Lego's going to raise.
Yeah.
And Josh, I got to know why Josh is. What's he calling with 4 or 5 offsuit pre-flop? Yeah, out of the small blind. I remember Lego. So he had the small blind in, but I mean, how many other callers were there pre-flop? So see if Lego raised triple the big blind.
See what AJ wants to do here with pocket 6s.
If Lego raised triple the big blind and got 3 or 4 callers by the time it got around to Josh, still, you can't call with 4 or 5 offsuit in a small blind because you're first to act.
Yeah, so AJ's going to call in position with the pocket 6s. Not a good flop for 6s. So
all right, Randy is now in the chat.
how's it going, Randy?
Randy, good to see you. So Mitchell's saying he raised 2.5, 3 times the big blind with 0 callers by the time it got around to Josh. And then Josh makes the call with 4 or 5 offsuit. Wow. Yeah, I and the regulation. Wow. I really don't know what to say. I don't know why Josh would make that call.
Sometimes you gotta get spicy with the 5 high.
I'm waiting for you to add something to this conversation.
Why? I've played 4-5 before, and the nice thing about it is
look at the way it's against Lego and you're small blind and nobody else called. He's raising, and you got 4 or 5.
You know what's even more fun than 4-5?
Ace, 2 red aces.
Ace.
Two red aces for Herbert.
The red ones. So Brett is going to find out that he absolutely ran into it.
Yes.
Very patient here. Brent had a hard time getting something going. Is live, needs some diamonds or a bunch of things with like kings and 6s in them.
He only needs 3 diamonds. 4
See
diamonds.
if he can pick up any kind of a sweat on the flop.
4 diamonds are no good. He only needs 3.
Okay, only 3 diamonds.
Well, he
got a 6, so now he needs another 6
or a king.
Or a king.
Oh,
gets
wow.
a king. But Herbert's got the 4th heart.
Wow! Get out! Oh, wow! Did that just happen?
Yeah, Felipe.
Look! Herbert's just kicked back, relaxed. I love this guy. I love this guy.
It doesn't look like he moved.
I love this guy. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we should have had a shot at Herbert that whole sequence. Well, good game, Bryn. First time on the stream.
Wow.
Played great.
I'm telling you.
Actually came in with not a lot of chips, was able to work it up to 5th place.
I mean,
well done.
Hats off.
What are we looking at for 5th? 30-something?
To Brent. Excellent job.
Oh, wow. $3,020. Well done.
Card dead the whole time. And outlasted the chip leader. Outlasted the guy that came in with more chips than everybody on the table.
3 other people.
Wow. So congratulations, Brent. I would have liked to see how he played. I mean, he was handcuffed. I mean, He had nothing. I mean, did he even have an ace at all night long? Did he have a pocket pair? I mean,
The best he had was Ace Queen that he folded
yeah,
and
ace
got
queen
away
of
from
hearted.
10.
Yeah, it was a good
so,
fold.
Absolutely.
Or was it?
So,
Was it a good?
yeah. Yeah, it was.
Because Josh flopped a set of tens.
Flopped a set of 10s.
Wow.
Folded pre-flop, but yeah. He saved him.
And if
he got himself an extra ladder out of there.
If he makes that call, he's out. Josh is still in. Right?
That's right. Yeah, he would have gone out
Wow.
7. So, yeah, able to pick up another $1,000 there with that fold. And then, I mean, you can only do so much whenever you got the cards Brent got.
So Lego's saying he was the hijack, the cutoff, and the button called before Josh. So there was a couple of callers, which might, I don't know, explain why maybe Josh called with 4-5.
Maybe he thought he had ace-5. You know, that 4 is tricky. It's tricky.
You're not helping much here, Frog. You're not helping.
It's pointy. The ace is pointy. Do you know who orders the cards? You know what I would like to have? I mean, we got a hand going on, so I can wait for this nonsense afterwards. But have you seen the ones where the diamonds are blue and the clubs are green? They're amazing.
I've seen it, but and you're a very young man. I'm 58, soon to be 59.
Yeah.
You're gonna start hitting me with blue and green in a deck of cards. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What?
It's amazing.
I like the black and red. I like the black and red.
I was playing a tournament with the Faded Spade guy, Tom or whatever his name is, the guy who runs Faded Spade. I told him you need to make everybody buy your 4-color decks, and he said I tried, but they always order the 2-color ones.
Yeah.
I have some sets at home.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look here. JB is pulling for us, guys. Guys, we're at hand number 55. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Felipe's doing an excellent job. I got Frog here in the booth with me again tonight. Appreciate it. Hit the like button. Call your friends. Tell them to hit the like button. This young man here in C1.
We got Jasko pulling for him. Yeah.
He has made very, very few.
Chip leading.
Very, very few mistakes here tonight at this final table. So hats off to this young man.
Oh, Stefan's going to defend in Jack-9 suited from the button. And then Herbert's got one of my favorite hands to 3-bet. He is going to defend. His clubs, not good. You do not want to hit clubs, Herbert. Hits 2 clubs. Danger. Stefan's got 2 pair. Everybody's got quite a bit. Flat's got a flush draw with a gutter to go along with it. Let's see what Stefan wants to do here. Wow, this could get big.
Yeah. A club and Herbert's in trouble.
Yeah. Platt with a combo draw, both the straight draw and the flush draw. A ton of equity against any hands that Stefan might have. Let's see what he tries to do.
JS Co. I think we woke him up again.
He goes all in.
Wow.
And then Stefan is now a little bit concerned about Queen 10.
I mean, he can't make a call here, right?
Yeah, one thing on his mind, there's a lot of pressure, right? So AJ does not have a lot of chips. So it's a little bit of a disaster to go from second in chips and get 4th place.
But there's still Herbert behind him.
That's right.
Who has made the call? When Stefan made the call.
Yeah. Yeah, Queen 10 might be lurking there. Little unusual for that not to get raised, but yeah.
Yeah, I want some popcorn. I just want to sit back and watch and see what this young man does right here.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, I'm impressed with this young man. Yeah, I agree, Mitchell. The all in here is a little. I mean, I wouldn't have done that, but I don't make the final table, so you know. Yeah, Donnie's with like max pressure, which is true. I mean, look, he got everybody all up in knots here. This young man putting the pressure.
Whoa!
Wow.
And Herbert's going to make the call.
Herbert's in deep trouble right here.
That's right. Needs a 6 or
Wow.
7. Clubs are dead.
Wow. Herbert in big trouble here.
You wouldn't be able to tell if we had a shot of Herbert right now. Still cool as a
there's
cucumber.
there's no. He sits back, relaxed,
Did you catch
kick
the?
back.
Okay, nice hand. The most relaxed. Okay, nice hand.
Herbert's still looking for a 6 or 7, or it could be over. He
Hits
does
the
get the
club.
flush.
Oh, and then
Wow.
Stefan is sick
Wait,
over there.
Yeah, he would have hit a full house.
Wow.
Wow.
Don't tell him what you had, Stefan. Keep that to yourself.
That is the hand of the night right there. Wow. And look at the young man with the smile on his face, deservingly so. Look at this. Wow.
If he didn't call, I would have called.
That's showing some emotion there. Congratulations, Herbert, dude. We love seeing you at the final table. Love seeing him at the cash table. Hell, I love seeing. He should come over and play more at Las Colinas, dude. I love seeing him over there.
Yeah, both groups. Great groups.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
both.
Platte plays a lot of catch, or are you talking about Stefan?
No, I'm talking about Herbert. Herbert's
Herbert,
yeah,
yeah,
Herbert's
absolutely.
he's going to go home with.
I ran into Herbert at Vegas.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Is he fourth place?
Oh yeah,
He did much
takes home
better.
39-10.
Much better than that.
Kind of a crazy hand. Not a whole lot of options getting that much pot odds with the dead money from Stefan in there.
Well, congratulations
reasonable
again
call.
going out to Herbert. Always great seeing him at the table. See him occasionally. Yeah, Steph just threw up a little bit there.
Yeah.
But I mean, it took him a long time. I think the fact that he still had Herbert behind him was a big factor there.
We can get his opinion. I think it's AJ's chip stack was a huge factor right there, in that he just doesn't want to go out in fourth, being second in chips.
By the way, and the last comment on this Josh Lego hand. Apparently, Josh flopped a straight, which
wow.
with Lego with that flop, Lego doesn't see that at all. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's just one of those things that. It's just one of those things, I guess. And let's see.
What a hand.
Well, Randy is apologizing.
Oh, she wasn't reading the party lot. She was fine.
Was that you?
I
You ran into her at the parking lot?
yeah, I saw her.
Yeah, well, Randy, she's a great lady.
Yeah, she was great.
And very passionate, and I love to have her. I love seeing her in the poker room. She's
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, she brings electricity to the poker room. And it's always great to see her here.
Oh yeah. Lots of smiles. For
Oh yeah,
everybody when
oh
I
yeah, and if
she won something last night. is
yeah,
what I
she
heard.
won a big tournament here locally somewhere here,
Are they man
and,
deep in this one?
and was very excited. She came up to us on a break. I was very excited. She we have an all in here. AJ's all in with a call. We'll get back to Randy here in a minute. Right now we have an all in. And just like this, we could be heads up. All right, Stefan, a 6, 5, or 4, or a diamond now.
Diamonds.
It just keeps AJ holding his breath.
Oh, it was red, but the wrong red.
And there it is.
Yeah,
AJ.
Secure a double up.
AJ doubling up here. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, Randy very passionate. And I love that. I love that. If she loses a hand that she should have won, she will show her emotions. She will show her emotions.
We like to
but
see
but
a
it's
little
brief. But
passion.
it's brief. But she's back in the game, and nothing wrong with it. I don't know what did she hit you or anything in the parking lot?
No. She has nothing to apologize for. Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, back to the table here. Back to the game. We are three-handed. AJ did just hit a nice double up there to Stefan. And it looks like Randy's.
Yeah, showing Stefan some love.
Yes. Well, I mean, young man can play, no doubt about that. JB being reckless there.
Pot checks back. Second pair does hit the trips.
He's trying to get Stefan to get out of line.
Checks
here.
it back again.
One of the straight gets there. No straight. I'm sorry, no straight. I thought it was a 6.
Or sorry, he checks. He's in
Flush.
position.
The flush
I'm wrong.
gets there, but Platt's not. He's not worried about that.
He goes ahead and overbets the river. 425 into 340. Stefan does get away here. Interesting. I like overbets. I like blind on blind, and I like overbets. What about you, Mitch? You like?
Oh
pocket
yeah, I'm
tens?
hip. I'm surprised we're not getting dated over with the comments from who was it? JSCO?
Yeah.
A little bit of a "I told you so." I told you so. Cause
He mentioned it. And he was talking about
did he?
Astros, Rangers. Yeah. Although I won't say anything bad about the Astros. I went down there for Game 1 and Game 7
yeah,
of the AL Championship Series, and the Astros fans were fantastic. Very
yeah,
hospitable, very welcoming. And
yeah. Oh, here we go.
That's got
an
8.
all in.
And Stefan with a fold with
There
the
it
7
is.
deuce,
There it is.
just like Ivy would have done.
I tell you, talk about fans. I grew up just south of Philly, and I am a Red Sox fan, and I've been to Yankee Stadium to see the Red Sox play. And Philly fans have a reputation, and if you're a sports fan, yes, I see. Philly fans do have a reputation, and they try very, very hard to live up to that reputation. But and being a Red Sox fan, you know how I feel about the Yankees. But I must say, I've been to Yankee Stadium many times, and the Yankee fans are always respectful.
Stefan shoves 10-3.
Well,
That is
well. If we didn't know Jayco, we know now. Yeah, he's
and AJ has not folded Jack 8 yet. What is happening, Mitch?
he wants to count. Maybe.
Is AJ about done with Stefan?
Well, maybe AJ's been watching. Maybe Stefan has a tell. I don't know. I can't see. The kid's a stone. He's a stone.
Stefan not thrilled that he got a count.
AJ.
When you shove the 10-3, you want to snap fold. Wow. Stefan thinks he got one through. Is going to find out tomorrow.
Yeah, here we have JB.
He tanked you. He tanked with a jack there.
JB commenting on Philly fans. I do have a lot of friends and family back home who are Philly fans, so I'm going to be subtle about my comments. I had to go back home eventually. But yeah, JB, he's also a Red Sox fan. He likes going to the Yankee Stadium wearing his Red Sox gear, and they do. And I've been to Fenway when the Yankees have come to town, and unfortunately, I'm sad to say that the Red Sox fans aren't as nice to the Yankee fans as the Yankee fans are to the Red Sox fans, and that kind of sucks for me.
66.
There we go. We're good.
You threw him off. He didn't even know what to
He loves going to Yankee Stadium. Yeah. You ever been to Fenway or Yankee?
No, I want to take the kids to all the parks,
Yeah.
but so far we have not. We're going to start that next. Well, actually, in September, we're going up to see the Mariners. So that'll be the first park of our Major League Park.
In Seattle?
In Seattle. Safeco or whatever.
I tell you, a few years ago,
But yeah, that's on the list to go to Fenway for sure.
yeah, a few years ago, back in, I think it was 2018, Brittany and I went on vacation together, and we decided we were going to go to Seattle, fly to Seattle from Baltimore, rent a car, and drive down to San Diego, and then fly back home. But we decided to do something just a little different. So we left Baltimore, we flew up to Boston, going to catch a game. Going to catch a game in Boston, then catch a game in Seattle the next day. But we flew up to Boston to start off the vacation. They were playing the Orioles. They got rained out. I sucked.
Oh, man.
I would like to have seen a game on the East Coast one day and then fly across the country to see a game.
That'd be fantastic.
Well, we did catch a game in Seattle, and it was a great vacation. Brittany loved it, so it's kind of cool. Steph is going to look down at ace 10 here. He is all in. AJ again stuck in a situation here with Jack 10.
This time Stefan has a real one. And AJ has improved a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. It's not, what do you have? 8 Jack or 9 Jack? What do you have?
Yeah, Jack 8 last time.
Jack 8. I've got Jack 10.
Jim Beauchamp is also giving the Platt some flowers here.
Austin, a big fan of the Mariners. And after a period of thought, AJ does lay it down again.
Oh, it's called T-Mobile now. Thank you, Austin.
You know, I can remember when the Mariners and the Blue Jays came into the league. They were new. I can remember. I was just a young whippersnapper, but I remember. 76 was their first year. They came in together. The
Mitch, you look younger.
The Blue Jays.
You didn't tell these stories. People would think you're younger.
The Blue Jays and the Mariners came in the same year, 1976, long before Ken Griffey Jr. Did you know that? Did you know that they were relatively new?
No.
Yeah. Seattle used to have a team called the Pilots, and I think the Pilots became...
And the Platt's going to win another one. Okay, just go. Something I've been wondering for an hour, 2 hours now.
Taking over the Dallas poker scene?
Is the Platt short for something, or is it stand for something? Is this an acronym? What is the Platt? I mean, I know it's the great poker player in seat 1, but what's a Platt? Do you know, Mitch?
I don't know. I don't think I've seen this young man before. But I kind of looked at him, man. Why you check his ID?
We're 18 and up here. He looked
But, you know,
18.
I mean, no doubt about it, this young man is way ahead of me when I was his age. I have no doubt I was still playing at my grandmother's house for nickels and dimes when I was his age.
Stefan's going to pick up quite a big pot there. AJ trying to win.
Platypus. That's funny. Pilots became the Brewers. Thank you, JB. The Seattle Pilots became the Brewers.
Platt.
He wrecked one of the tournaments here. I mean,
And look at all this. We got a lot of Platt fans in the chat. I think Platt's. Yeah, we got to never play heads up with the Platt. Platt won $7 off of Daniel Huff there.
$7?
Took him for all he's worth. I don't know. He's probably got him. Probably more. Sorry, Daniel Huff. Sorry you're catching strays here. Platt coolered Anto in a in a World Series of Poker. This, well, y'all are blowing up his spot now.
Jeez.
Nobody's gonna.
All of a sudden, this young man is the talk of the town, taking Dallas by storm.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think now's a good time.
I gotta tell you,
chat, who you got?
Stefan's not impressed. This young man is a true assassin, and if the Platt wants to make a name for himself, he's got to beat this young man in seat 5. But he's on his way.
And
He is
seat
on-
7.
he
Seat,
is-
I'm not counting out seat 7 yet.
Oh, neither am I. I just know that seat 5 is straight up killer. Guys, we are at 242 watching hand number 69, down to the final 3 here. Texas Card House in Dallas. And we'll get the numbers up here for you. AJ going to look at Queen, Jack 10 again. This time it's suited, and he's got the button. This young man has played some solid poker all night. He's going to bet out at it. Go raise to 130. Steph has got a little Jack 10 of his own. It's not suited, but he'll make the call. The Platt's going to spectate this one.
Yeah, Jack 10 on Jack 10.
Yeah, Felipe making sure he's getting those blinds from that young man over there. I was going to say, what's this Jack high, but it's Queen high, so we'll see how they want to play it. Steph is checking. AJ's all in. Do we get a call and a call?
Oh, you got now. AJ is slightly live here. Now
Looks
it's
like
gonna be a chop.
Chop. Now there it is. So they're going to chop that up. So Felipe is going to have to chop that up. So this is, guys, this is what we're looking at here. Third place, fourth,
Yeah,
second
so
place.
they've already locked up 6,400 each.
So there's a difference, a pretty big difference here between third and second. So nobody's just laying up here. They're trying to battle it out here. So there's a big difference. And let's see. Let's get a look at the chip stack here. The Platt has come on strong here, knocking out a few players and accumulating some chips. He's up to almost 6 million. 5.8 million for this young man. And he's not going to play the ace deuce. Stefan here with 9 deuce and the small blind. AJ going to get the walk.
Check that hand. If that was an angle, that was sick. I had deuce 9 though.
I tell you, my grandson just went home today. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, y'all had a great time.
I miss him already. Yeah, cool little dude.
Miss my
It was-
kids have been
it
in
was,
India, so they come back on Tuesday.
Where?
India.
Like South Jersey, India? No.
Yeah, kind of. A little bit further.
Kind of like
Yeah, they've
Just
been there
south
for
of-
a few weeks. Yeah.
just south of China, India.
hmm
Really? That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you took the boy to Rangers.
Of course.
The Rangers pulled it off. Or?
The guy, I forget who was pitching, had a perfect game going into the 5th inning. Top of the 6th, it all ended. The perfect game, the no hitter, and the shutout all ended in one swing. Uh-oh. The Platt going all in with King 7 offsuit. Putting those chips to use.
AJ not even letting him get the hand off the stack. Snap folding. I'm starting to be a little suspicious. Did the Platt actually beat Ivy at Triton?
Geez, a lot of accomplishments for such a young age.
Platt.
I'm telling you. I think somebody, I was out there, somebody told me he played against Doyle Brunson.
Check it out.
He's going to look down at a couple of fours here.
Oh, all right. So why do we call this guy the platypus?
Okay, so they want to know, are we going to acknowledge that the young man is a stud? Well, I mean, he's definitely playing well.
I haven't seen a lot of mistakes here.
But I think they want something more than that. They want something more than he's playing well.
I want to know why do we call this guy a platypus? I'm not that familiar with that animal.
Yeah,
other than it's a mammal that lays eggs. That's correct.
Uh,
It's faced like a duck.
I think it's
That's all I
like
know.
it's an endangered species. I think, right? The platypus.
I don't come across many.
I've been to a lot of zoos, and I think I've seen one.
What was it doing? Is it
I
big?
don't know. Steph has got jacks though. AJ's
Two
gonna
of them.
look at that. He's gonna lay down that 7-deuce offsuit and show it.
Good fold, AJ.
You didn't scare me with your raise. I got 7-deuce. I'm folding anyway. Well, I'm going to give this young man the plan. I'm going to give him credit. He was one of the top 9 players at this final table.
Easily. Easily top 9. Yeah, but
The heads up match with Doyle Brunson was insane. That's good.
yeah, thank you, JB3. But ask him to make a platypus noise. Unfortunately, Evan,
I
if
don't
he
know.
wins,
I don't know what one of those sound like.
Yeah, unfortunately, if he wins, we are on a slight delay.
Yeah,
We come out after the tournament stream, and it's a ghost town.
yeah.
They're all
Most
gone.
of
They're
the time,
all
yeah.
long gone.
Very, very rarely are they still around.
Yeah.
You know, the only time that we actually run into anybody who was at the final table is if like they chop 4 or 5 ways.
Yeah.
And they're still out there getting paid. You know. So that's the only time that we do run into them. Usually, though, I'm laughing at the Doyle Brunson heads-up match. That was funny. But no, the young man's put on a great show. No. There's nothing funny about that. He's accumulating the chips and. Well, the way Dak plays, he probably should have went to football.
For those of you listening to the stream and not witnessing what's going on in the chat, you are missing.
Yeah.
You're missing some information about the plat.
Yeah. Also comments.
It's worth hitting that little. What does it look like on your phone? It's a little.
The little thumbs
It's like
up thing.
like in the comics, like a speech box.
Yeah, something like that. You hit the.
Yeah,
When you talking about the like button.
No, well, hit the like button on your way to popping
Yeah.
open the chat and finding all this stuff out
Look
about
at
the
this.
plat.
AJ all in.
With a great hand. Pocket aces.
Yeah.
Stefan covers is going to need quite a bit of help.
The plat was able to fold on the
This
button
is-
here and
this
avoid
is
these
similar hand.
avoid
last
these
time.
pocket aces.
Not
2
a good flop
threes
for
and a
Stefan.
queen, 1 club, and 8. He's going to need
Drawing
well,
to
he
the
draws
3 of
dead.
diamonds
Yeah.
does not hit the 3 of diamonds for the foul deck. So,
Yeah. And that is it. AJ.
he's just going to get a nice double up. Stefan is now in the hot seat. Wow, really ran into it blind on blind.
Never noticed that painting.
Platt was not around in 1997. I'm almost certain.
Wow. Well, you know, we've had a lot of fun, but in all seriousness, this young man has done an excellent job.
Absolutely.
And,
Oh yeah, Stefan. And how many final tables has he made? It's more than Has it been 3?
And not only has he done an excellent job, he's given us a lot of content tonight. And, but in all fairness, in all honesty, he's done an excellent job. So congratulations to the young man.
Well, all three of these came in with very low stacks, under 1 million each, and have managed to run it up. Have locked up a $6,400 payday.
AJ with a love here.
AJ got this from Ev.
EV saying AJ's got this.
And he's playing well.
Well, he's got 1.2 million. That's a lot of chips.
See what she uses to do this. The big little King 4 offsuit. I do like this play.
And we have an all in.
Sets the trap and calls it off. Wow.
So AJ.
Stefan is stunned right now.
Going at
What
it
did
again.
he wander into?
Stefan, tournament life on the line here. 2 queens and 2 clubs on the flop. Clubs no help for Stefan. Another club he's going to need a 7, a jack, not an 8, and that is it.
Stefan out in third.
Stefan.
The pre-flop action was so quick, but it was AJ limp, Stefan jam, AJ snap call.
And there it is. Stefan's going to finish third.
6,400. Well, good game, Stefan.
6,000.
Going into this, if you told him he was going to get third, he'd be thrilled.
Yeah. So there it is, 6,425 for Stefan. He's such a great player. I have no doubt we'll probably go see him next week.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I don't know. It would be Monday night next week because we got we do have, again, guys, we know it's usually at the end of the month, but this time it's going to be starting this Wednesday, guys. The even bigger one, $250,000. I ran deep thanks to Frog here last time at the even bigger one, $250,000. I'm going to try it again.
We'll see if I'm banned from the flips. I am the best flipper here.
Are we talking chop here?
I think we might be.
I need to check. Can I count how many chips I have real fast?
Yep, we got some numbers. Yeah, so they are going to chop.
I haven't checked.
AJ's going to take second place, and he's going to take home $12,035, and the platypus is going to be first place with $15,100.
15,000. So there it is. Those are the numbers.
I'm eager to go
Flat
out.
taking care of business.
First time on the stream.
Good for him, man.
He's 1 for 1.
Excellent job, guys. Frog, appreciate you coming out again, dude. Love having you in here.
Absolutely. That's some great poker today.
Yeah, awesome. And guys, do appreciate it. Don't forget now, coming up, starting here Wednesday, the 19th at 10 o'clock a.m., day 1. And it's going to go to no stream next Saturday. It'll be next Monday.